I slept in, so I did not get my video for today uploaded and, or edited and uploaded in time. So we're live because, then we can have a chat. So that means there is a live chat. You can join us. If you're on a phone, you just tap, scrape the thing to the side and join the chat. Come in and say hello. Yeah, and there we go. Okay, so we're live. Okay, I gotta turn this way so I can read what we've got. And so hello to Karen. Hi Dorothy. Hi Big Mama. Hi Kat. And Irma and Sherry. Irma and Sherry, they were the first ones here. Hello. Thank you for coming on in and holding down the fort and being there in case we had somebody new come in and you guys could welcome them. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we are going to be working on some more tags. Remember, this month in the Dear Julie Julie January Just Junk Journal Challenge, we need 8 tags. They need to be 8 different kinds of tags. And so I have already made my extra large tag, my fold over tag, so it's like the one that opens up. I made my clear tag yesterday. I made my shaker tag at the VIP. So those are all made. I think there might be another one that's already made. But today we're going to start with a trifold tag. And my base for this one is going to be a Dear Julie Julie digital. Okay, so your directions for the tags were just that they need to, all 8 of them need to be different, and you need to be using your junk and a Dear Julie Julie digital. Okay, and of course they always need to have the 3 other things. So I'm going to go ahead and go around this. I'm going to put 2 Dear Julie Julie pages together because I have them. So these are from the Antique Cinderella book, and it is a big kit. It's got pages, it's got ephemera, it's got all kinds of things. Hi Karen, welcome. Hi Crystal. Crystal, I think it was some of your tags. Beautiful. And I just loved the way you set up your picture. That was beautiful. And so I have not been able to go in the group and check things. Like I said, I went back to bed today. I was very tired. The going to Ventura takes a lot out of me. But the other thing is yesterday that the new fire was between where Jeff and I were for our appointments and where we needed to go to get home. And so it was a little frustrating. It was, and it took us an extra hour to get home, and we had to go on a very windy road that is not the usual windy road that the Patreons have. Well, Jeff has run our Zoom on Thursdays, and so a couple of the times we've been coming home from our appointments, and Jeff and the ladies, we lovingly call his aunts now, we're Zooming, and so they have gotten to see some of the road that we take, because I don't like the freeway. There's just too many cars on the freeway. So hi Pat Wilkins, welcome. Yes, so welcome. We are making tags today, and I'm going to start with a trifold tag. So I've taken one of my large tag pages. So if you have a Dear Julie Julie digital and it says pages and ephemera, you probably have large tags. And so I've backed this because I wanted the strength of it. Okay. Oh, and look at, now I could go around that with gold, but I'm not going to. rather than just the weight of the copy paper. Now, if you're concerned about bulk, you of course can make a tag out of just the trifold copy paper for this challenge. So yeah, so I was tired, you guys. I was tired. Jeff had 3 doctor's appointments yesterday, 1 doctor's appointment the day before. So you guys all know that my son, well, I think a lot of you know, he was homeless, and we went looking for him and found him on Thanksgiving, and that has opened a huge journey. Of course, he was addicted to fentanyl, and so that is being addressed, and that is a miracle. He has no cravings. He does take medication for that at this time, but he also has polycystic kidney disease. We found out about that just right around the time that my brother passed away, or shortly before. And so the appointment the day before was with the nephrologist, so about his kidneys, and his kidneys are working at 40%, which Jeff was actually very happy with, because he figured, since he hadn't even gone to the doctor in a few years, that it would be much lower than that. And the type that he has, he can possibly take care of it and keep his kidneys at the good functioning level by managing his blood pressure, and primarily by managing his blood pressure. So we're working on that. That is our new thing. So let's see who else came in. Hi, Kathy Ashley. Welcome. So yeah. So last week we met with the neurosurgeon, which was the brain surgeon. His brain has now gone back pretty much all the way back into place. And so watch for a funny brain video. The some of the Patreons, they got to see this live because they were with me at the doctor's appointment. And the doctor said he's leaving the room and going to go do something. He says, you guys can go ahead and flip through. It's the slides from the CAT scan. So Jeff's looking through them, and they look like a jack-o'-lantern. So some of them look like they have a face. So Jeff starts doing, hi, how are you? And blah, blah, blah. So I made a video of it. So we'll have that for you, just because, you know, in the midst of serious, scary things, having laughter is so important. So, hi, Regina. Welcome. Okay, so I have put those together. I have folded them where the tags would fold. And so if you were going to put this in as a page in a journal, you can put these in, and like, as long as you've got, this one's a little shorter, so you would be good, and you can bind that in the journal and have a small page. You can use these in the list journals, okay? Or the traveler's notebook size. I do 9 by 9 covers and put these in, okay? So if you are new here, where are you watching from? Come in. Actually, everybody, tell us where you're watching from, and what is your weather like today? Because, oh my gosh, snow in Florida? Are you kidding me? Pictures of my niece, her dogs out in the snow in South Carolina, snow in Louisiana. Hi, Happy Place Crafting. Ohio, 30 degrees. It's a heat wave. Big Mama's in Kansas, but she has New York weather. Dorothy, watching from Colorado, your high is going to be 20. Downright cold. Kat had no snow, but she had rain, 50 degrees. Oh, and Kathy Ashley says that her thumb is done. So please, you guys, don't forget. Thumb, doesn't matter which way. I don't see the thumbs down. So if you don't like me, that's okay. Put the thumbs down because it's engagement. And that's a good thing. Pat Wilkins, Tennessee, 40 degrees and sunny. Karen, North Texas, up to 45 today. And Sherry's in Canada, watching it snow, -3 Celsius. Okay, 23 degrees Fahrenheit. So, oh, Regina, God bless you. Irma says, Georgia, snow is melting. Going to be 75 next week. Can't wait. Oh, you guys, we're gonna have rain. Now, for us where I live, it's going to depend, okay? If the storm goes like this, and then we'll get the rain if it's coming from this way, like it goes like this. And if it comes from the southwest, we'll get it. Otherwise, unless it's a pretty heavy cloud, it will go, and then it gets to the butte, and it goes like this, and it goes around us. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Penny Pudge. Yes, please pray for rain, but you guys pray for it to be light. You know, just come in light because, oh my gosh. You all know that I get kind of scared at this time. I lost my sister in a mudslide. Well, what's it going to be now? 33 years ago, February 12th. And so, so I worry about all those people that are, you know, their houses are at the bottom of the hill. Yes, if the wind would just go away. There was another fire today, and it's pretty close to Crystal. There's one fire pretty close to Crystal over there on Lewis. So, okay, so this is my trifold tag. Okay, and I think for this one, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to pull out. Now, we don't see Maddie over here anymore, but I'm going to pull out my Spectrum Art Creations goodie. And I believe they have this on their website. And then I'm going to make sure I got the right one because, you know, I talked. Okay. So we put this here, and then we can turn it over here and put that there. But trifold tag, okay? Now this particular time, my book is bigger, okay? So I'll show you this. These are my tags that some of them that I've made. But you can see I can use a full page tag because my pages are larger this month. Yeah. Well, the thing is where they closed the traffic on the 5, I was right there. That's where I was the 126. But and I know my way around Santa Clarita and Valencia, all that. I know my way around. So I was like, okay, well, if they'll let me go across and I can go straight and then I can get to the highway that I like to use and I don't have to go to the freeway. Of course, Siri wanted me to go to the freeway and I'm like, no, Siri, I don't want to go to the freeway. But I got to go my regular way. It just had so many people, okay? There was just so many cars. But Jeff actually took pictures of the freeway, of it closed, with the trucks just coming up onto the 126, and then they were just parking everywhere. because they didn't, at that time, they did not know how long it was going to close. The cool thing was, is the winds pretty much stopped right at about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, somewhere around there. Possibly even earlier than that, but we were listening to the ham radio, to the, to the regular radio. And then Jeff would check on the internet. We were watching the fire thing. So we were hearing where they were closing. So the road that I went on, they had closed off all the roads to the north of it. The sheriffs were there at all the roads with them closed off. But we made it home, and when I got up this morning and watched the news, it looks like they got a handle on that one. Just worried about the wind, and they had not let people go back to their homes yet, because the thing about these fires is the wind can pick up the ember and literally take it 2 miles, 3 miles, and start the fire here. So even though the fire's way over here, it can come over and start a fire here. And of course, the the fire engines and things are not, they do have them staged, guys. They have them staged because right now they still have all the other states are still here. There's still firefighters from other countries that are here. The sky was amazing. All of the airplanes and all the different types of tankers that they're using, because they have the water, the ones that drop water, they have the ones that drop the Phos-Chek, and they had the 737. The 737, gigantic plane. And so, and of course, our drive was, we were driving for about almost an hour from where Jeff's last appointment was, going to where they were staged, because apparently they were staged at Magic Mountain, and we were right there. But yeah, it's not something I would normally ever do, but I wanted to be home. I did not want to be, because I have places to stay on the other side. Had it be that the fire had jumped the freeway and all that, I would have stayed home. I'd have stayed at my old home. So hi Catherine, welcome. So good to see you. Okay, so so now I need to do some other things to this. And so what do you guys think? I'm thinking, well, you know me and the gold. I love the gold. Let me see. So yesterday I did the gold wax. So we'll do gold wax because it'll be okay. Oh, darn, Cat, we'll miss you. Yes, so if you are a Dearjuliejulie Patreon, that's my subscription service over on Patreon, and you are a Sapphire and above, which is the $5 level, then we have a Zoom call every week. And you guys, it starts at 1. Sometimes it ends at 4 if Tom gets home at 4. Sometimes it ends at 5 or 6. And we even had one time that we were all the way up to like 6:30 or 7. And the ladies are crafting or cleaning their house. I packed for a vacation on the Zoom one time. It's fun. It's not just me talking. It's not just me showing. It's us hanging out. Yeah, Jeff probably, well, I'm sure he'll check in and say hi, but I think I'll be in my craft room for today, unless I'm working on a digital. So yeah, so Jeff has been a very big part of the Zoom, because our one of our appointments is usually in Ventura on Thursday. But we were able to change it because we were in Ventura yesterday. And so they have been so good. All of them. all of the appointments, all of the places to work with Jeff. And now that things are like ironing out, they're like going, you know, you're you're a pretty special, complicated. He's a complicated patient because he's got all these things going on. Now that they're seeing it, oh, you'll be around around the neighborhood. Irma will be sitting in bed. Oh, Irma, are you okay? Are you just trying to stay warm? So we get to go see the baby next weekend. Yay! She was born on December 3rd. Well, Jeff was in the hospital. And she's just in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is just her home is just 3.5 hours from our house. So we'll go and spend the weekend. I am excited to finally get to go and meet our newest grandbaby. She's beautiful. Oh, I will be taking lots of pictures. They used to, my nieces and nephews used to call me Auntie Flash because I was always taking pictures. So I'm just going around this just like I would if I was, you know, I hope you guys don't mind. We do things in real time here. I do have a couple of videos that will be coming that are going to be, hopefully, if I can get them off the cloud. I made a video of, I did a bunch of stuff in this journal while I was watching the inauguration and all the stuff, and I forgot to put it on time lapse. So when it went to the cloud, it went as a 2 hour and 30 something minute video. And so far, I have not been able to access it. So, but I can see that I see that it's still on my old phone. So, and I tried airdropping, and for some reason, my two phones are not talking to each other. It's always something, right? Hi, Kathy D. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, you guys. By the way, this is a live video. If you're out there and you're lurking, we would love for you to come in and tell us hello and where you're watching from, and tell us about your weather because that seems to be newsworthy. There's been some strange weather. So, yeah. So, I will have another declutter video coming out. It's the other half of my desk. And so I want to thank you all that have watched those and commented. Oh my gosh, I feel in this area, I feel unencumbered. I feel like there is definitely a change on the side that I already got to do. So if you're wondering, I'm using the wax, the alchemy wax from Finnabar in antique brass. This is my favorite product that I started using in 2024. I love this. I call it finger painting because this is, for me so far, this is the best way that I've been able to. Snow in Saudi Arabia. Now, is that a normal thing? Because I know, like, you hear snow in Hawaii, but there are places that it snows in Hawaii. Did not know that, but found that out a few years ago. There are places that it snows in Hawaii. So, yeah. So, we have a lot of new subscribers here. Now, I think the majority of them have come because of the decluttering, and that is awesome. I expect I will be decluttering and organizing through November. My craft room, I have a lot of stuff, and to be able to continue and do my videos and have a life as well, I want to be because the thing is I am decluttering, I am organizing, and then I'm moving my craft room is getting moved into a reset. So I want that done by my birthday. So there will be decluttering and organization content all through that time. It will go up as extra like it has been. First time in recorded history. Oh my gosh. I went to school with a couple of boys from Saudi Arabia. I went to a school that had boys that lived at the school, and they were American citizens, and so once they reached 10th grade, I believe it was, they were not allowed to go to school in Saudi Arabia, and so they were here. So they were not actual Saudis. They would just live there. Okay, look at that. Okay, I'm going to show you a little something that I did, because now I've added the wax. So that's one thing. I need to add 3 things to this. So one of the things I have been adding to the book, the pages, is while I was watching the inauguration, I pulled out the napkin and I started adding napkin. It was warm yesterday, Crystal, because I was over in Crystal's neck of the woods yesterday. Yeah, so you say 79 tomorrow, and then we get rain. I'm excited. Of course, where I am, we haven't had fires. So now did I tell all y'all that my brothers-in-laws that lost their home in Altadena, that they got a place in a assisted living? So that has been such a blessing. That was probably within the next year, that something that they were going to be doing. And so very grateful. And so far they've had a very good their insurance experience so far has been very good. Oh yeah? Well, you guys remember, I have a Connex, okay? I have a trailer that is also full of my craft stuff. It's, what is it? 10 by 20, I think it is. And one wall is all for paper crafting and that kind of crafting. And the other wall and the back is my decor crafting. So, it's like, and it's pretty organized, except for that some of my boxes fell over. Hi, Susie's Craft Room and Studio. Welcome. Where are you? And so tell us where you are and what's your weather like today, because it's the weather is quite the news thing this the last couple of days. Okay, so I have this. It's a piece from the wallpaper, and I really want to use up my scraps. Okay, so and it's thin, or I would probably put it in a pile and go make paper ruffles. I might still do that. Oh my gosh, my nose is itching. What does that mean? Doesn't when your nose is itching, doesn't that mean something? I don't know what. But it is definitely itching. You got about an inch of snow, Catherine, in South Carolina. Awesome. That you might sneeze. Yeah, I got that. I do have the napkin is right here, the inside of the napkin, and it wasn't pretty, so it gets to actually be used as a napkin or a Kleenex, so that's a TMI. Aha, I'm going to have company. Oh gosh, let me think. How's my house? Well, if they stay out of the guest room and they stay out of the grand room, we'll be okay. Itchy ears, is someone talking about you? Okay, so now, so we've added napkin, wrapping paper, and the wax. But I wanted to add, this is a lot of writing space, but I think it's really cool. But I wanted to add one of the pockets. So I have this one. Now I have the one I already made. This is the one that the Patreons, so all paid Patreons, so even the $3 Patreons, they got a page that has the Cinderella or the Little Glass Slipper library pocket, and it has a Cinderella and the Little Glass Slipper card. But I'm going to put that in the front of my book. Okay, so when I make my cover, I'm going to put that in the front of my book. So I'm going to take this one with the shoe. And where are my regular scissors? These are really heavy. Did they fall? Are they on the floor? Do I get a demerit? I don't see them. They're not on the floor. Okay, so we have this pocket. And it's a library pocket. So we're going to go ahead. This is one of the ephemera pages. Now remember, if you're buying Dearjuliejulie digitals, you're getting the actual images, okay? From the Etsy shop, it's all actual images. I actually own the ephemera that I use, okay? So I own the shoe. I have this little piece. I have this little piece. And I am not using Photoshop. I'm not using one of the places that you can go and buy images, which, by the way, be really careful about that. I just saw a thing where one of the places that a lot of people have their subscription to, that people are getting sued for using copyrighted stuff that went through that company. So please, especially if you're selling things, you want to be very, very careful. And that is why I have chosen not to go there at all. Okay, so usually for the library pocket, I go ahead and a lot of times I'll cut this here and put it behind because, we've got this ink, But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue this and just make it into more pocket. Okay. Now I'll have this piece and I'll be able to use it. But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with the bottom and flip it up. No more room under your bed. Oh, awesome, Catherine. That makes me so happy. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys. Thank you, Susie. Yes, please. Put some kind of thumb over there, you guys. Put some kind of thumb. She fits right in, doesn't she? Okay, so adding a pocket. I just think because this has so much journal space, I think adding a pocket in here is going to be fun. And I like little surprises when you're going through. Now, this month, you don't have to put things in all of your pockets. So I'm enjoying it because you know me, I love pockets and I cannot lie, but I don't always love going back and filling them all, to be real. Sometimes I'm like, who writes these things? Oh yeah, that was me. Huh, it doesn't count for some reason. Oh, you know what? If you're talking about like if you're in somebody's where they're gonna send somebody something, if they like and share and all that, if you have your privacy settings set to where nobody can see it, then that's why they might not be able to see that you have liked something. Okay, so because I have heard of people having trouble with that. Now I can't use this one at this time because it's not junk, but I could use it to. Okay, so it'll hold one of these cool tags. It'll also hold this tag because it's, and I have those on the same page so that their size, whether they're little or they're regular size like this one, they still are the right size to fit in. Oh my gosh, Susie, it's a treat. You're going to love Big Mama. Especially, do you like grungy things? She's the queen of grunge over here. Okay, so, oh darn. It almost fits. I could cut it. I could flip this up and make it a pocket, but I want this to fit in here. Okay. I like that. I like the, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and back this with something. Oh. Okay, from the other day, we have this, okay? So if you saw when we did I did the master board, so I can go ahead and put this down behind it. I'll just have to cut a little tiny piece off the bottom. Hi, Sandy, Kentucky Crafter, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So tell us, where are you and what is your weather like? That is the question of the day. And anybody else, if you're out there, come on in. Tell us where you are and what your weather is like, because we're windy. Not as much today as when we left yesterday, but we're windy. So yeah, don't forget that we do Zoom today at 1 o'clock. Sapphire, Ruby, Diamond, Emerald, Pearl, Topaz, Patreons. We Zoom today. And if you won a prize at the showdown, please message me. I didn't see any messages. So if you want a prize at the showdown, please message me so I can get those out in the mail. Also, if you want a prize and I have not sent it, let me know what it was. Life has been kind of crazy, and I am apparently missing some brain cells. You know, they had to go over and take care of the caregiving, and my brain has suffered a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of this. So the other thing is, remember, when you're making these tags that have, you know, that like this is a trifold tag, so the whole thing is the tag. Your 3 items do not have to be on the front. They can be on the inside. I did the wax, the napkin, and the wrapping paper for my 3 things, okay? If you're like going, what the heck is she talking about? We do a challenge here each month on the Dearjuliejulie channel. And then I am making my journal throughout the month. We came up with this format back when my parents were sick and my brother, and it made it so that I knew what I was doing. Okay, my content was already figured out because the challenge. And so that was one less thing I had to think about. Hi, Alice, Vic, welcome. Welcome. We're excited that you're here. You're in Iowa and it's freezing. Where at in Iowa, Alice? I lived in Iowa for a while. I loved it. I didn't think that I would ever leave there. But I ended up, after my sister was killed in the mudslide, I came back to California. My then husband was like, well, you need to be back closer to your mom and dad, because it's, you know, it was devastating. And so so we did that. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to add, these are out of my scrap box, but they don't count. What do I want to add? Because I want to add something to the top. I like when these have, each piece of this has something. I like that. It is, okay, I could use a piece of this. Okay. And got all these pieces I'll be able to use with the, in the other journal. I lived in southern Iowa when I lived there. And again, I loved it. I honestly, even when I came back for the funeral, I did not think that I was going to move back. You're 36 degrees, much warmer today. Isn't that so? Oh my gosh. Much warmer today. It's 36 degrees. I haven't talked to Amber. Usually we talk to her on our drive, but because of the fire, we were trying to keep in contact, or trying to make sure that we were. I like to pay attention so that I don't get stuck in the traffic. So, yeah, so we had that on so that we could, if I needed to change and go a different direction, we could do that. Well, he was an Air Force. His dad was in the Air Force, so he was a lot of places. As a matter of fact, he actually lived at Edwards Air Force Base, which is really close to where I live now, for a while when he was a kid. So he was all, oh, we've got this little piece. Look at, we've got 3 different ones. So they look like one bunched topper. Oh, thank you, Kat. Okay. Okay, so we added this in here. And of course, I mean, you could turn this totally into like a folio and add some other things as well. I don't know if I showed you, but this is where he's trying the shoe on Cinderella. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do before we is I did go and I put the opalescent fingernail polish on everywhere that shoe was. So where he was trying it on the other ladies and where he tried it on her, I put the clear fingernail polish on it, so it looked like it's got some opalescent glitter in it, and so the shoe would be shiny like it was a glass slipper. So that's the last thing I'm going to do to that, and I'm going to set it aside. But that gives me a trifold tag to add to my 8 tags. I think I want to add, there are some important messages going into the chat right now. So if you want to check those out. Thank you, Kat and Big Mama. And thank you to Mimi, Sharna, for being our go-to. Okay. So how are you guys doing on the challenge? Do you guys have any questions about the challenge that I could answer here? And then, let's see. There is a post your questions here post in the special group for this month's challenge. So if you have a question, you can add that there. I will be live tomorrow at 10:30 also. So that, I think that is going to be cool. I think we'll go ahead and remember, we get to add stickers this time, because as soon as you've done your mini challenge in the challenge, you can add stickers. And I had this on the desk and I had tried to use it. Let's make sure that we're trying to put it in the, not upside down. Oh, I like that. Okay. And I'm going to put this over here. And then I am, if you watched yesterday's video, I had said something about needing a clock. Now, I went through this and I could only find like one clock that's an actual clock in the whole book. Okay, so I'm going to grab this clock wish it said midnight. Oh no, I said midnight. She might come running in here. Might not. Midnight is my cat. Okay, I'm gonna put this on here. Ah, jump around, cat, jump around. See, then I said midnight, now I said cat. It was so cold last night, everybody was sleeping with us. Even Midnight came in and slept with us. Well, Chip has been sleeping with Jeff. And Midnight has been sleeping with Jeff, but the last few nights she's been in my closet. Tom thinks that maybe there's something in there that she's scoping out. I'm like, are you kidding me? I have not heard anything. Okay, where are my tags? So this is how thick I am so far. Oh, I thought I put my tags in here. So watch for the mini challenge and the challenge to go up. Oh, here they are. They're on my desk on top of the flip-flop page. Okay, so let's put the clock up there. Put this back over here so the fingernail polish doesn't get moved. Okay, so we said on her that I wanted to put a clock. I hate these big old scissors. Maybe try these. You're now in Cedar Rapids. Very cool. And it's freezing. Yeah, my daughter Amber is in Clinton, Missouri. So for about a minute, I was looking at maybe driving to the gathering and to Amber's. But now there's a possibility of a wedding while I'm at Amber's. So I don't know. Okay. I kind of like it white because there is some white in this. I wish it said midnight. You know what? I'm gonna wait. But this is where I want to put it. I want the clock here. But you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because if I find a midnight one where she's running away, you guys, these images are from that antique book. Okay, so the image I worked with today, the image here where she's in front of the fireplace, those are from yesterday's video where we made 3 tags. I don't think we're going to get 3 tags made today because I'm slow. But I do have the beginning, okay, we might, of my over the page tag. Okay, so we made this during the VIP with the shoe kit. So this is this is from Courting Lady Jane. It is on sale with the others. This is from the shoe kit, and this is from the shoe kit. Okay, and what I'm thinking is if I do an over the page, okay, I'm going to cut this off. This was ready to be like a waterfall. Okay, so this is going to go so that this is here. But I want to back this because if you pick this up, I want you to still see something, something pretty here. So that's not big enough. You know what? Let's get into shoe pages. Okay, where's the shoe kit? Shoe kit. Okay, so all different kinds of antique shoe. There's your 6-pack, your wallet size postcards. We're going to use that on the next one. I'm going to pull it out now. Okay, so this is a page, but you can see where these, I mean, you could use them with Cinderella, but you're going to be able to use these with a lot of everything. This is the collage page. I love the collage page. Okay, so I'm thinking this one. Okay. Okay. Whoop, let's put the glass slipper back where it goes so it doesn't get wet. Okay, so this is what you're going to see on the front. This is what you're going to see under. So I think we'll put the pink one. Okay, because we already have that one there. Okay. Okay, so if I just go down almost to the bottom. Yeah, so these are on sale. The shoe kit and its companion kits are on sale. So Cinderella, Antique Cinderella book is on sale. Courting Lady Jane, Antique End Leaf, which was the green paper that I used on the back. There is one of those in the thing, but there's a whole kit of them that has them, the little hexagons are in different sizes, and you have postcard pages and tags and all the different pages. And so this goes over here, the bottom. This is the bottom. Come across. Trying to figure out. Hi, Savannah. Welcome. I slept in, you guys. Those of you that didn't know that, I slept in today. And so my video was not going to, there was the possibility that it was not going to make it. I was like, I'll just be live. Okay. Okay, so I am making an over the page. I think this should be sewn. I should sew around this. I'm going to have to go to the other room because this sew machine behind me, I can't get to it because I haven't put the containers back after the showdown. They were pulled away from the wall so I could plug my computer in there. You know what? Maybe I'll work in here today on the digitals. Okay. Okay, so there's another page that will be left that I can use for something. And so, okay, so what I had was I had it like this. So it could have been a wonderful scrappy waterfall, okay? But I was like, oh my gosh, that would make a great over the page tag. It's already got your tag topper, and I think it will be great. And I've got a couple of places in the journal that I don't want to cover a whole lot. I think that this will be good. And I like both sides. Okay, so I'm going to glue it. So I still have, I need to count my tags. I might have my 8 tags. I need to count them. I mean, after today, I might have them. I think I will have them. Because if I made 3 yesterday, I make 3 today. And then I have the shaker one and the large one that we already made. I think will be good. Oh, did I do that right? Yeah. Okay, so when this is sitting on the table, it'll be like this. But when it's in the journal, it'll go over a page like this. And this will be out the top. Okay. I like it. Okay. So on here, we have this little embellishment. And this, this was gifted to me in Happy Mail. And it was on a card, and Wiley ate the card, and this is all I have left. Then there's some lace. I have staples. I have the joint tape and the wax around the edge. And so, yeah, I think we're really good. Let me look. I got lucky. I did find a 12 in these stickers. But of course, you know, I found a one time. Oh, and I did find I found these that I couldn't find earlier. So those are found. I used one in this one and one in the other one. Because I'm going to be making, I've got so much ephemera already made, I'll be making another one of these. Oh, let's put this on here. And take it where it goes. Put this top on. Take it where it goes. We have one more to do, you guys. Okay, and I'm going to count this one finished, but I may come up with an idea. Maybe one of the clusters, when I get my cluster done, maybe it can go on here. So yeah, so this will be an over the page tag. And so that gives me 2 tags finished. And so for the next one, I put it over here. Oh no, because it's already cut and ready. Yeah, so anybody out there that's new, make sure you come in and say hello. This is a live video. Come in and say hello and tell us what your weather's like. And for the others that are new, also tell us what kind of crafting you like to do. And did you find us because of crafting, or did you find us because of decluttering? I'll be decluttering through November. Because I am going to be decluttering, then organizing, then redoing my my whole place. There it is. I found it. It's over here underneath the Cinderella. Okay, so I have this. It's an index from a whatchamacallit book. That would be a address book, okay? I have this side and I have this side. And I had pulled aside the postcard page that has Kat's favorite shoe on it, and now I can't find it. I should have just left it where it was, right? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. Okay, so this is Kat's favorite shoe. And so we're going to go ahead and... Now remember, your postcard pages, you can, on a lot of them, you can flip them up and they are ready to be a pocket page in your journal, because I love pockets and I cannot lie. So... Oh, Sharon asked a question. You can put your cluster on the cover, but it doesn't count as your 3. Okay, but yes, you can use your cluster on the cover. If you make your clusters, you can use them anywhere, but they don't count as an as one of your items. Okay, but you can use them. Please do use them. But remember, your 3 items can include inking, staples, the wax, painting. So you can do a lot of, and we came up with that because we want to be able to do it and not have as much bulk. So you can do the enhancements. Okay, Catherine, I really hope we get to see you at the Zoom. Yes. Safe travels. Okay. I'm not catching all of your guys' conversation over here. Bye, Penny. Yes, hope to see you at the Zoom. Okay. There we go. We've got this. I think, okay, so remember, you have to have a Dearjuliejulie digital on your tag. So there's my tag. My my base is out of that address book, which I think is wonderful. Then we are going to come over here and we're going to grab glass slipper off the list. This is the words, the Cinderella words or princess words are in the Antique Cinderella book. Okay, so this says glass slipper. Okay, and what else can we do to this? I mean, obviously it's going to need some of the gold. Oh, you know what? I think some of the napkin. Now I want to show you the napkin. We're using the napkin because see the colors in this, in my book pages, and the napkin with the peach that is all through, it just works perfect. Okay, so just wanted to show you that. So glass slipper, you can come over here and grab some of this. You guys know that in that Pink Christmas book that Angelfish Designs made for me, my favorite thing about it is how she used the napkin in it. Of course, she also used paste, and I did not get that brave yet. The reason is right now I don't have places to set things for them to dry. But in my, as I'm working and getting things cleared out, cleaned up, I think I'll have that. I think I will have that. I will have a place to do that. So I'm using, this is a pretty juicy glue stick. And so I'm comfortable using it on the napkin. I would recommend that you make sure that you have a juicy napkin if you're adding napkin. Okay, so I've added napkin. Bye, Dorothy. Okay, now usually I put the heavier piece down at the bottom, but this time I'm going to do the lighter one because there's just that much room. Okay, I do want to straighten this out a little if I can. I gotta clean these scissors. Oh. Yeah, December is not set yet. We have to figure out the calendar with Jeff's appointments. Is I've tried to make it so that appointments are not on Wednesdays or Fridays, but a couple of the places, it's like we're just grateful to get in. Okay, like when he was beat up, they knocked out two of his front teeth, the two lower front teeth. So we are trying to get into a dentist. And the closest dentist appointment is in the summer. But we are on a couple of lists. And so, yeah. Okay, so napkin. I am going to go ahead and do the gold. No, November did not go out yet. I have not been to the, I have to do all that at the big computer. And so I was driving for 2 days. That you all know that it is next Wednesday is the VIP. There are no appointments for next Wednesday. We had a couple try. It's like, no. But they were not, like, I mean, like if the neurosurgeon wanted to see him, I would drop everything for that, for the brain surgeon. And he got a new counselor. I'm very excited. This one actually talks like a counselor. So that happened yesterday. You know, there's just so many things, because there is so many things. He has the addiction stuff, he has the brain injury, and he has the kidney disease, and they're trying to take care of getting all of it in order. Plus getting him re-engaged into life, because he had chosen a different life there. So he went to church the last 2 weeks with us. That's been, and yesterday he said our church to his brother. I was like, that was cool. He is really tired. I'm tired, but he's I'm like, I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, gosh, I'm so tired. And then I'm like, yeah, he's so tired. We're just so tired. This is the joint tape from Lowe's. I don't have the insurance that he has. He has California Medi-Cal, but for the county that he was in. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Oh, glass slipper. Okay. And I think we'll put the glass slipper on a piece of the blue. This is what I'm going to be using for my cover. It just looks Cinderella to me. When we go back, I will do that. You guys have been to two. The Patreons have been to two of his appointments. Just in the background, they were zooming, and we were at the appointment. They were in my pocket, and I was muted. It took me forever to figure out how to do that. So, Kat's favorite shoe is now on a tag, and it's a side tab tag. Do you see that there's a little tab on it? And then I'm going to distress the back of it. And I'm just doing the things that I've done in other areas on the journal to make it cohesive. So this is my glass slipper word from the Antique Cinderella book kit. And that brings the blue in. And this goes into, if you remember the shoe pocket with it has the sticker outlines in it. And this goes into that pocket. Okay. So that is awesome to have that done and ready. It's nice to fill a pocket. I know Big Mama was saying that she has to fill the pockets now. She can't leave it empty. Now I saw on Instagram that Raven's Vintage Designs had a reminder for you to change your pad because it looked like this, but I'm loving this. I love this scratchy look. It's, to me, it's like having a background page on here. Okay, and remember, inking counts as one of your things, and your whole tag is your base, your whole tag. So that triple tag, my 3 items can be anywhere in that. On this, my 3 items could be anywhere on this. So this goes in like this. Now, you could go ahead and put a paper or something. I kind of like this open this time. I have put ribbon through it before, but usually that's when it's going to be on this side. But since it's going to be on the inside, I'm going to leave it with that. The other thing, this would be really pretty if I had a clear packaging, like the sticker packaging like we had the other day. And this, because it's so pretty, and it could go in there. Okay. I also might be able to put it in my binder holes, and it could be a page. Okay. The only thing is I did not give it a top. And what do you think? I think it should, maybe it should have the Brad top. No. Oh, could go on here. You know what? I'm going to save that. Oh, it's the tab. Wake up, Julie. Wake up. It's okay. We're going to go ahead and put just a piece. How cool is this to use up the scraps? I'm liking the use up the scraps. Okay, so we've got blue and got blue. Not a triangle, but that's okay. Do we have a stapler? That is the question. So I'm putting together my list of my favorite items that I use. And of course, my stapler that was a gift from Jana is going to be on my list. And so that is coming soon. I love this. Now, since it's at the end of this tag, I think I've done everything I want to do to this. I could add some sticker over there or something, but I think it's good. And I'm going to go ahead and put this around Kat's shoe. I think it's kind of cool that it's gray, so it's kind of going to look more like a glass slipper than the pink one. But I did do this on the pink one. Okay, I gotta figure out. Okay, that's shoe shadow. Okay. So when you go like this, it glitters. Okay. So we have this tag, and we have this tag. So we did get 3 done today. Okay. So that is my side tab tag. Because it comes in from the side. Putting these away. You know, take it there now. Take it there now. Okay. These go over here. We're going to take them there now. It's really been helpful to just do that. And to actually, for me to say it out loud. Take it there now. So, okay, we'll see you in a minute, Big Mama. Okay, and there's that, and there's that. So we've got this one. These I'm going to just move up because I need to go through. Some of them will be trash and some of them won't. I might be able to use them really quick to do something. Okay, and then we have this one. Okay. So, yeah, so we have the side tab tag, and that I know where that's going to go. And then we have, oh no, I'm going to have to do something about her shoe. I did it. I knew I would, but I didn't think I would. Okay. And so over here we have the over the page. And so let's grab a page to get an idea of how that is going to work. I need a page that, well, this is the cover, the inside cover page, or one of them. Okay, so it'll go over like this. I'll just lay, and this will be on this side. Okay, and you can hold it in with a paper clip, but I think I know where this is going to go, and I just think that it'll be awesome. Okay. So 3 different tag ideas for my Cinderella journal that I am using the Dearjuliejulie shoe kit, and that came from that, and the Cinderella Antique Cinderella book. Okay, so we have a trifold tag. It has fabric scraps. It has the joint tape from Lowe's. It has the fingernail polish. It has the gold. It has the napkin, sticker, and wrapping paper. So lots of journaling space here. You could also put pictures in here if you're doing that type of a journal, like you know, if you went to the place that she hangs out in California or Florida, and maybe you were going to make this your scrapbook from that excursion. That might be kind of fun, and if you do that, I would love to see it. Okay, so this one is our side tab. It's got fabric scrap, staples, gold, fingernail polish, napkins, your Dearjuliejulie digital, and the tape, and it's also inked. So all of these things. And then this one has, this image is from Courting Lady Jane. That one has a story right in the kit. It has a book, just like this one has a book right in the kit. Um, and then these are from the shoe kit, and then there's some assorted scrappiness here. And then this is made to go over a page, so it'll be short on one page and long on the other. Um, let's see, is this dry? Put that up there. So I'm going to kind of show you. Let's see if we can find the place that tag is going to go. It's going to go towards the back because it's the shoe. So we wouldn't have a shoe in the beginning. Well, we might have one because, okay, there's our 12. There's our tip-in. I have this. I don't know if I'm going to use it in this one or if I'm going to use it this packaging. This is my favorite page. I love the way this turned out with the sticker. I made this during the inauguration. And then he's over here. He found the shoe. And there she is running away. And then the tag we made yesterday will go in here. Okay, so is it this page? No, this is where this one's going to go inside here. Okay, so won't that look, can you see all that? I think because this will be in here. And when you pull that out, you've got all that going on. I think it's just going to be amazing. Okay. So we have this one. There he is putting it on. She's got the other one in her hand, just magically. So this could go like this, okay? That could go like that. Bye, Sharon. And, okay, and then this is going to go in here. And remember, I'm doing a binder, so binder ring journal. So the other place I thought about was where, but I think that's the place that it should go. Because I don't want to cover him. I don't want to cover this page, I don't think. I don't mind covering them. And of course I could put another page inside here. This could go over the other page. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah. Because we've already got, yeah. Okay. It says 8 collages, so they are like a little bit larger cluster. But I keep saying cluster in these videos, so yeah, they're collages is what it called for. I love the way this page turned out. Excuse me. Yeah, and then your collage for the cover is separate. Okay, but you can use one of your clusters on the cover, but you still have to but you still have to have your collage for the cover because it's an actual check it off thing. Your collage for the cover, you can have your collage with your 3 items and things, and then your cluster could be on there also, but it doesn't count as one of your things. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. How long ago was it that my nose was itching and I just now finally sneezed? So, yeah, I love the way this is turning out. So I have a card to go here. I have a mice card. And I can either put the mice in there like this, Or I can put it like this and do something on here. Maybe this way. It's like a piece of the napkin here, and it just goes up underneath the bird cage. You can still read the words. You just pull that out. You can read the words. I think that was fun. What's the other? I have a couple of those. I have shoe. Okay. Also, so shoe. It's all about the shoe right here. So we'll put the shoe one. And this is the shoe. But maybe we should put Dearjuliejulie shoe on here. I think we should. Okay, we'll do that, and then that'll be cool. Okay, which shoe do I have that we haven't? We need larger. It's okay. It's okay because that was just a communication thing. You don't have to redo them. Nope, 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 nope. Me too. I have to rewatch the details video before I do any of the other things to make sure that I'm doing it the way I said we were supposed to do it. Okay, so this can go. I was talking to Big Mama, and I told, she was asking me questions. I said, I don't know. I have to actually rewatch the video myself to be able to answer that. Okay. So something needs to go here. I could put that, but that's too big. Do I have a piece of, like a small piece of the wallpaper? I have the big piece of the wrapping paper. Do I have a small piece? Big piece, big piece. Didn't we have a small piece left after we made something? The tissue will be too see-through. Aha. Sometimes you just have to. That's okay. That'll work. That's fine. Clusters and collages are the same thing. I just usually think of collages as being a little bigger. So, but, you know, really, that's Dearjuliejulie dictionaries, right? Not. Draftsman. Ah, my dad was a draftsman. It's one of the words on here. Draftsman. Okay. Okay, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Thank you. So just, you know, it's like once I've started using some of the things, then I just try and use those same things throughout making the pieces so that it's all cohesive. And I use the top, which, you know, once you realize that there's always more stuff, right? Makes it easier to just use what you got. Okay. So if anybody's out there and they're brand new and they've never been here before, we are live. Come on in and say hello. Tell us where you're watching from. And today the question is, tell us about your weather. Because there has been some interesting weather out there, hasn't there been? So, I can decide if I want to put this on this side or I want to put, oh, you know what? There's a giant stamp up here. I'm going to put that giant stamp on here so at least there is something going on here. I'm going to have it coming off the edge. Thank you. I'm having fun. It says sight word clothing. I think it's okay if we cover that. -5, Heather says. Brr. Well, and then finding out that it snowed in Saudi Arabia for the first time ever recorded. That's that was some interesting info. Okay, so I want to add a little more inking to the stamp. The cool thing is I took it there now, so things were where they're supposed to be. Okay. I love my grungy dauber. Okay. So depending on what goes here, I can put that direction or I can put it that direction. I think we'll go ahead and also cancel the stamp. Okay. Use this one. Okay. And that gets another thing off my desk. That was from one of the pages. I love it. Okay, and that's just going to go on here, and it talks about shoe. Now, for journaling space, I think you could go ahead and write here. And I'm like, I don't think I'm going to add anything else to it. Now, I may decide as I'm going through that it should have some. I love the way this turned out. This is my map page. Put them there now. Put them there now. Do you hear that when you're putting things away now? Do you hear, put it there now? I do. Okay. I think I have plenty of, oh, I'm going to keep the white one. throw some of these away because I don't need more, because there will be more. Okay. Okay, so today we finished this up. We went ahead and took care of this one. Okay, so that one's done. We have our over the page tag is ready. And our trifold tag. So trifold tag. Okay. Over the page tag. And I did not do this super, it's lightweight, okay? And when I get this into the journal, I may decide I need to add more gold to this. It's going to depend on where and how I sit it in the journal. Okay, I'm going to throw away more of these. I'm not really using them in this part of the journal, but I will use them in my next journal, the one that's going to be all that. Okay. So, and then I did this one that has the side tab. Okay. Inked on the back. So journaling space on the back. This one has journaling space here and here. And then on your other side, you've got all the scrappy places. Okay. So, and then we did the shoe. And I will probably do something similar for the mice as well. Okay. So how fun is that? How fun is that? Don't forget that these digitals are on sale in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. If you are a Diamond, Emerald, Pearl, Topaz Patreon, your code and your special instructions are in the Patreon for your extra 20% off. So they're all 40% off. That's the highest they will go as a regular sale, is the 40% off. And so when a new digital comes out, that digital and its companions are 40% off. So also the avocado dyed pages, it has like avocado dyed lace pages and things like that. It has pages and ephemera. That kit is on sale. The pink and gray background, or pink and black background kit, is on sale. The in leaf, so there's a whole kit of these, and you get them in different sizes. You get tags, pages, all the things. And so the antique in-leaf kit is on sale. The pink antique, so it's just a bunch of antique ephemera, pink antique ephemera kit is on sale. Succulents and Roses, Courting Lady Jane, Antique Cinderella book, and the shoe kit. Okay, so check those out, and happy shopping. And that is in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. Find something to celebrate every day. Thank you guys for being here. Patreons, I'll see you in 45 minutes, and we'll be live on Zoom. The Zoom, it's our regular Zoom code, and it is in the Patreon. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. And we'll be live at 10:30. Watch for the freebie to come up tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye.